Yo, 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 what's up? What's up? It's your boy Andy. Greetings, greetings. How's everybody doing out there? Figured that we would just go live and play some music and stuff like that, y'all. Let me get this all ready and set and stuff like that, y'all. Explosion takes off. That leaves them all shocked. How's everybody doing out there? That leaves them all shocked, yeah. Explosion takes off, that leaves them all shocked. Been at this so long, been going so strong. He fights and he fights to rise to the skies. From light that's inside, his passion's alive. Explosion takes off, that leaves them all shocked. Been at this so long, been going so strong. He fights and he fights to rise to the skies. From light that's inside, his passion's alive. Soldier on his feet with a focused mind, super unique, someone you can define. You see his light shine, yeah, his fire is alive. That hunger inside with survival on his mind. Steady makes a way, it's the way that he moves. From art he creates by doing what he do. He's out for the win with that fire that's within. See his heart come to life, that adrenaline strive. Lift it up high, he pushes to the skies. Tries and he tries and he climbs and he climbs. Reaching new heights like he's in new times. Fights and he fights, staying on his grind. With that focused mind as he follows the light. From his heart down inside that lifts him up high. Feeling energized with that feel-good vibe. Thanks to Jesus Christ for dying for our lives. Explosion takes off, that leaves them all shocked. Been at this so long, been going so strong. He fights and he fights to rise to the skies. From light that's inside, his passion's alive. Explosion takes off, that leaves them all shocked. Been at this so long, been going so strong. He fights and he fights to rise to the skies. From light that's inside, his passion's alive. Level-headed mind, staying patient as he waits to hit him just right from when he operates. Moving with the flow as he does it real tight, cause all he really knows, yeah, is to survive. Training all the time that made him who he is. Soldiers in one mind as they do it really sick. When they all come together, that's when it's legit. Higher new measures that you will not forget. The power from within that you can feel inside. Never quit and only push to the skies. When training go hard, yeah, you keep on hitting. And never do you stop, yeah, you give it all you got. Shot after shot, you keep doing this a lot. As you take it to the tops to where you never thought. And still make it pop like bombs that he drops. Explosion takes off, that leaves them all shocked. Explosion takes off, that leaves them all shocked. Been at this so long, been going so strong. He fights and he fights to rise to the skies. From light that's inside, his passion's alive. Explosion takes off, that leaves them all shocked. Been at this so long, been going so strong. He fights and he fights to rise to the skies. From light that's inside, his passion's alive. Explosion takes off, that leaves them all shocked. Been at this so long, been going so strong. He fights and he fights to rise to the skies. From light that's inside, his passion's alive. Explosion takes off, that leaves them all shocked. Been at this so long, been going so strong. He fights and he fights to rise to the skies. From light that's inside, his passion's alive. That one right there was called,
yeah. Mic check.
that one right there was called Explosion.
That's right.
Yeah. This one right here is called Lift Me Up.
Get 'em. Lifting me up
Cause I can't get enough.
from music I make from.
How's everybody doing out there?
Rapping on beats from flows I create.
Good morning, good evening,
From words that I say. Art sparks on
or wherever
beats
it may
from
be or
heart
what
that
time it
moves.
is.
Regarding
What's up?
I be at the heart of MCs. They say I'm like Wayne, but I'm just vegan me. A rapper from the streets who grew up poorly. From better I've gained, yeah, I do this always. On beats when I paint with some rap muses. Fire burning flames as I have attained the ways of
the rap ordained.
So steady I pace as I make me your way. Step by step, they can feel my sway from music that.
Oh, y'all
plays
can
like
hear that
the
right?
old days. Either
Is it too loud?
Get the flow Beyonce. hold on.
Said
You
the
said,
weight is still great.
yeah, the flow's Beyonce. It's a beautiful flow right there.
Yours truly, MC Andy. Lifting me up as I can't get enough. From music I make, from doing what I love. Rapping on beats from flows I create. Art of my ink from words that I say. Lifting me up as I can't get enough. From music I make, from doing what I love. Rapping on beats from flows I create. Art of my ink from words that I say. Really cool spit with a tongue twist rhyme. Fully legit as I do this so fly. Been always working hard as I keep stacking hits. Just always pushing forward as I keep doing this. Bumping every day from these words that I say. In this game is where I stay as I take my place. Just doing this for days from beats that they slay. From fire that's alive as I strive to the sky.
Yeah.
Still do it tight even when I don't try. Say a little rhyme that comes from my mind. Designs I combine that became real tight. Just building on my skills as I always stay for reals. Lyric poetry from flowing so deep. Flowing so clean as my growth really be. Dope as can be as I do my thing. Flowing new scenes from art that's in me. Target practicing as I always hit deep. Harder I be when rapping on beats. From bars that speak that sparks of energy. Lifting me up as I can't get enough. Lifting me up as I can't get enough. From music I make, from doing what I love. Rapping on beats from flows I create. Art of my ink from words that I say. Lifting me up as I can't get enough. From music I make, from doing what I love. Rapping on beats from flows I create. Art of my ink from words that I say.
Yeah, that one right there is called Lift Me Up by yours truly, MC Andy. How's everybody doing out there? You know what I mean? I thought I'd try something different this time. More normally I like to record and make the music and stuff like that. That way you guys have a live feel. That way you were there, you saw, you experienced it. It's a little bit more different, but I thought I'd try mixing it up a little bit and try something a little different, you know what I mean?
I will praise the Lord at all times. Strive and I strive as I from the start of this, been always flowing rhymes. I've been focused, just climbing to the skies, coming up with flows that wonder how.
Trying to see what I should.
Microphone,
This one's called Headphones.
throughout
Let me know what y'all think.
Microphone, throughout headphones. Feels so good to be right back. I scatter my goods all over these tracks. I stay on point every time I flow. I stay on flow mode as I'm in my zone. Writing these songs with the perfect tone. Right here I belong, yeah I can't let go. I keep going on, yeah I love to flow. Into the microphone, throughout the headphones. Into the microphone, throughout the headphones. Music that plays from these words that I say. Got me feeling good like I'm in my zone. Yeah I'm feeling good vibes as I do this always. Putting in my time as I stay on track. Cause every time I rhyme, yeah my flows be dope. Got me going hard with these bars I stack. Yeah every time I spit, yeah I can't let go. They say I can't rap and that I sound bad. I make new tracks as I keep with my raps. I do not stop, yeah I keep going on. I leave behind the past as I keep going strong. Like a keypad, I only know codes. Speaks at a rap with lyrical growth. Deep when I rap is all I really know. Yeah I sing cool raps with music composed. Fire I hold with desire that flows. Go higher than most, yeah brighter explode. Fighter as I go, yeah striver on the low road. Grinding like a pro, yeah rhymer as I flow. Diamond as I glow, yeah rhyming shining gold. Any money mode, yeah that's how I go. Singing like a note from musical tones. Yeah I be dope, yeah you already know. To the microphone, throughout the headphones. Music that plays from these words that I say. Got me feeling good like I'm in my zone. Yeah I'm feeling good vibes as I do this always. Putting in my time as I stay on track. Cause every time I rhyme, yeah my flows be dope. Got me going hard with these bars I stack. Yeah every time I spit, yeah I can't let go.
Yeah, that one right there is called Headphones. Like I said, I don't normally do this, but I thought I'd change it up this time, you know what I mean? Kind of go through some music and stuff like that. Like I said, you can find that song on YouTube. That one is put out on YouTube. But some of these aren't, you know what I mean? Like I said, you can be the first one to hear, saw, experience it. You know what I mean? A whole different feeling. You know what? I got a love song that I would like to play. Let's see here.
Start my yeah. I'm doing it.
It's actually called Through Your Vibes. I dedicate that to all the women out there. And everybody that's in love, you know what I mean? That's trying to find a song that they could dedicate to their boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah.
This one's for y'all.
It's just something about you, girl. It's just something about you, girl. That always sparks my shine. That always sparks my shine.
Let's start from the.
Through
Hey, man, we're just gonna let it play.
Girl, you lift me high, yeah, 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 yeah. Lift me high, yeah, yeah. I'll be here all I can. I'll be here till the end. By your side, day and night. Through the pain, and the fights. You're my life, you're my life. Girl, you shine, yeah, you shine. You bring me life and lift me high. Through your vibes, yeah, through your vibes. Through your vibes, girl, you lift me high. There's just something about your ways, yeah, that has me feel so great, yeah. Through your vibes, yeah, you lift me high. There's just something about your ways, yeah, that has me feel so great, yeah. Through your vibes, girl, you lift me high. There's just something about your ways, yeah, that has me feel so great, girl. Through your vibes, yeah, you lift me high. There's just something about your ways, yeah, that has me feel so great. It's not the same when you're not here, feeling all alone, wishing you were here. Picking up my phone reads clear. Shooting you a text, baby come home. Help me to be the best I can be, together as one, yeah, you and me. You have my back, I have yours too. It's always been like that, as we always been true to what it is we have and everything we do. It's really like that, yeah, we keep it real cool. I hold your hand and spend time with you, enjoying every chance that I get with you. Through your vibes, girl, you lift me high. There's just something about your ways, yeah, that has me feel so great, girl. Through your vibes, yeah, you lift me high. There's just something about your ways, yeah, that has me feel so great, yeah. Through your vibes, girl, you lift me high. There's just something about your ways, yeah, that has me feel so great, girl. Through your vibes, yeah, you lift me high. There's just something about your ways, yeah, that has me feel so great, yeah.
That one right there is called Through Your Vibes. That one is not out. Let's see what else we can find here. Like I said, I want to try something different tonight, you know what I mean? Show you some of the music that might be coming out soon. Like I said, you were here, you saw it, you experienced it. A whole different new feel. How about Elegance Flow? You guys ever heard that? That's a pretty good song too. For those looking for inspiration, that's a good thing right there. Let's get that going.
Yeah. You can do anything you want if you put your mind to it, man. You just gotta believe in yourself.
Yeah.
and push forward. Elegance first phone, yeah, I do it from the heart. Talents really do show when you really go hard. With me on the go, yeah, I keep with these bars, yeah, I keep in my zone as I keep pushing forward. Elegance first flown, yeah, I do it from the heart. Talents really do show when you really go hard. With me on the go, yeah, I keep with the bars, yeah, I keep in my zone as I keep pushing forward. Excellent flows, I'm rapping, yo. No prejudice, no, but I'm definite, bro. My testament grows, intelligent glows. My pushing forward, elegance first flown, yeah, I do it from the heart. Talents really do show when you really go hard. With me on the go, yeah, I keep with the bars, yeah, I keep in my zone as I keep pushing forward. Accomplishments with no toxicness, acknowledge. With me on the go, yeah, I keep with these bars, yeah, I keep in my zone as I keep pushing forward. Elegance.
Sorry about that, y'all.
Yeah, I do it from the heart. Talents really do show when you really go hard. With me on the go, yeah, I keep with the bars, yeah, I keep in my zone as I keep pushing forward.
That one right there is called Elegance Flow. We're gonna have to redo that one, y'all. Yo, let me just log off real quick and go back on, y'all, because it's not really working right. I mean, this is how we're gonna do it, y'all. I mean, I can't really see what's going on with the chat or nothing like that, so we'll work with what we got. You know what I mean? We're working with what we got. So, anywho, we're gonna have to redo the song.
Yeah, I do it from the heart. Talents really.
It's called Elegance First Flown.
You can do anything you want if you put your mind to it, man.
Anything you want if you put your mind to it.
Believe in yourself.
You gotta believe in yourself. You know what I mean?
Elegance first flown, yeah, I do it from the heart. Talents really do show when you really go hard. With me on the go, yeah, I keep with these bars, yeah, I keep in my zone as I keep pushing forward. Elegance first flown, yeah, I do it from the heart. Talents really do show when you really go hard. With me on the go, yeah, I keep with the bars, yeah, I keep in my zone as I keep pushing forward. Excellent flows, I'm rapping, yo. No prejudice, bro, but I'm definite, pro. My testament grows, intelligent glows. My element flows as my elephant grows. Develop new flows with thousand echoes. Presentiment shows from every flow that I flow. Impressionist as I go, yeah, you know, yeah, you know. Accelerant, turbo, elegance, first flown. Elegance, first flown, yeah, I do. Talents really do show when you really go hard. With me on the go, yeah, I keep with these bars, yeah, I keep in my zone as I keep pushing forward. Elegance first flown, yeah, I do it from the heart. Talents really do show when you really go hard. With me on the go, yeah, I keep with the bars, yeah, I keep in my zone as I keep pushing forward. Accomplishments with no toxicness, acknowledgement, flows are hot, I spit. Honest to this, it's an honor to spit. Longer and quick, much stronger respect. As I elevate, excavate and make a way, emulate and make a change. Gold state, I meditate, eliminate the fakes that try to be the same. Accumulate away and alleviate these lanes. Elegance first flown, yeah, I do it from the heart. Talents really do show when you really go hard. With me on the go, yeah, I keep with these bars, yeah, I keep in my zone as I keep pushing forward. Elegance first flown, yeah, I do it from the heart. Talents really do show when you really go hard. With me on the go, yeah, I keep with the bars, yeah, I keep in my zone as I keep pushing forward.
Yeah, that one right there was called Elegance Flow. Elegance Flow. Like I said, y'all, some of these songs I've done live, you can go check on some of them that I made, you know what I mean, while I made these songs live and stuff like that. Like I said, when you're there, you know what I mean, you saw it, you were live, you experienced it, you were there, you know what I mean, a whole different feeling. Like I said, you can find that song on YouTube too. Still got more projects coming out and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So stay tuned with that. Like I said, the name is MC Andy. I just like to make music, you know what I mean? Rap music and stuff like that. Maybe one of these nights we can like throw a little bit of mixtures of others too. I'm trying to see what I can do here. I'm going backwards now. Let's go with another love one here.
since the start, you've always been true.
Y'all ready?
Always stood by my side and all that. Wake up in the night as I think of you. From all of the times that I've been with you. Girl, you've been the best throughout my whole life. I've never gave you less, only gave you all of mine. Only kept for you, girl, you've always been true. With everything you do, yeah, girl, you're so cool. Spit you something real that comes from my heart. Yeah, it's me you can feel ever since the start. Ever since the start, girl, you've always been true. Stood by my side like you always do. Through the good and the bad, yeah, together we fight. Together combined, yeah, girl, you and I. Ever since the start, girl, you've always been true. Stood by my side like you always do. Through the good and the bad, yeah, together we fight. Together combined, yeah, girl, you and I. Together with the mind, we both shine. We both shine. We both shine. Lifted up high. We're lifted up high. Girl, you and I. Yeah, girl, you and I. Electrified. Girl, that you and I, together we shine, like with diamond eyes, sunshiny light. When it's you and I, yeah, they can feel our vibes. Energy inside, yeah, between you and I. Always feeling right when you're here by my side. You can feel a light from a love that's alive. The queen of my life, forever in time. Baby, you and I, oh yeah, we be so tight. Our love's a different type, that's the type that's no type. It's only her and I, like the skies of the night, even through the daytime. There's nothing like her love from all of the times. Ever since the start, girl, you've always been true. Stood by my side like you always do. Through the good and the bad, yeah, together we fight. Together combined, yeah, girl, you and I. Ever since the start, girl, you've always been true. Stood by my side like you always do. Through the good and the bad, yeah, together we fight. Together combined, yeah, girl, you and I. Together we combine, we both shine.
Yeah, that one right there was called Ever Since. You know what I mean? Another love song for that for y'all.
Microphone. Ever been in a strive and I strive as I reach me new height. Psalms 34 verse 1. I will praise.
I want to show you guys that song bad, but I kind of have
Mic check,
an artist that I would like to bring out to you guys. I mean, it's up to him, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm really excited about that song, you know what I mean? It's I'll tell you a little bit about it, you know what I mean? It's a Christian song, you know what I mean? So I kind of have a feature artist down there I'd really like to introduce you guys to as well, you know what I mean? So but all I can really say is, you know what I mean, it's about Jesus Christ, you know, and giving him thanks, you know, for all that he does and always being there for us, you know what I mean, through the times of the times when we struggle and stuff like that. So mostly give thanks to him, you know what I mean? It's all about him, you know, mostly. But man, I'm really excited. Can't wait to show you guys that song, you know what I mean? It's a really good song and stuff, but we're just waiting on a confirmation of if they wanna be a part of something great, you know what I mean? So like I said, you know what I mean, I go live on here, you know, maybe once or twice a week, or I try to do whenever I can, you know what I mean? What I mostly do is I try to record the song right there with you guys, you know what I mean? So you guys are there with me, and then you guys are there with me when I make the song and stuff like that. Maybe I could throw in requests here and there, you know what I mean? Kind of mix it up or something like that. But other than that, I might even do something like this, you know, once a week too as well, you know what I mean? Come in and just bump to some music and stuff like that, and you know what I mean? And just also give thanks to the Lord Jesus Christ, you know what I mean, for dying for our sins and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Without him, you know, we would not be able to be here and not be able to practice the gifts that we are given, you know what I mean? So, and music is one of those gifts, so do also want to show you a new song that I just made. It's called Explosion. Probably already showed you this, but I really want to promote the song.
And leaves them all shocked. The explosion takes off. That leaves them all shocked. Yeah. Yeehaw. The explosion takes off. That leaves them all shocked. And that is so long and going so strong. He fights and he fights to rise to the skies. The light that's inside, his passion's alive. Explosion takes off. That leaves them all shocked. And that is so long and going so strong. He fights and he fights to rise to the skies. The light that's inside, his passion's alive. A soldier on his feet. With the focused mind, super unique, someone you can't define. You see his light shine, yeah, his fire is alive. That hunger inside with survival on his mind. Steady makes a way, it's the way that he moves. From art he creates by doing what he do. He's out with the ring, with that fire that's within. See his spark come to life, that adrenaline strike. Lift it up high, he pushes to the skies. Tries and he tries and he climbs and he climbs. Reaching new heights like he's in new times. Fights and he fights, staying on his grind. With that focused mind as he follows the light from his heart down inside that lifts him up high. Feeling energized with that feel-good vibe. Thanks to Jesus Christ for dying for our lives. Explosion takes off, that leaves them all shocked. Been at this so long, been going so strong. He fights and he fights to rise to the skies. The light that's inside, his passion's alive. Explosion takes off, that leaves them all shocked. Been at this so long, been going so strong. He fights and he fights to rise to the skies. The light that's inside, his passion's alive. Level-headed mind.
Yeah, right there, that one right there is called Explosion. You can find that. I just recently dropped that new song, so it is a new single. So that one, you can find that on YouTube. So you can access that song right there, which is a really good song, you know what I mean? If you're looking for inspiration, so that'll be a good song for inspiration right there. Especially for a lot of fighters out there that need some inspiration. Like I said, I'm MC Andy. Hit that subscribe button and be the first to experience, because you were there, you saw, you experienced it. A whole new level, whole new feeling. I want to give you another good one, but I'm not exactly sure which one I should do. I mean, they're all good, you know what I mean? So, but
Cool with the rap spin. I will not give up, I will keep going strong.
this one's called Working Late.
I will not give up, I will keep going strong. Working every day, grinding to the tops, going all the way, and never do I stop. Got a focused mind, I'm becoming so great. Yeah, I be on my grind,
yeah.
Yeah, always working late,
Working late.
I be working late, yeah, I be working late. Like a champion, that you know's on the way. Yeah, I keep going hard, yeah, every single day. Overcome these battles that I do face. I be working late, yeah, I be working late. Steady working hard as I keep pushing far. I rise up above and I keep going strong. I will not give up, I just keep going on. Leveling up, putting in my time, doing what I love, staying on my grind. Fire inside has me lifted up high. My passion's alive, inspirational vibes. Feeling energized there, you have multiplied. Increasing yourself as your levels rise high. I be working late, yeah, I be working late. Like a champion, that you know's on the way. Yeah, I keep going hard, yeah, every single day. Overcome these battles that I do face. I be working late, yeah, I be working late. Steady working hard as I keep pushing far. I rise up above and I keep going strong. I will not give up, I just keep going on.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. As a matter of fact, I should have said the name of the song, but I was too excited for the next one. Give me a moment here, y'all. Give me a moment. Give me a moment.
Yeah. You shine on.
Oh, yo, I know y'all. I know a lot of your Eminem fan. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you know what I mean. I had to do it. You know what I mean? I just had to.
I want to see if I can do it too.
Yeah.
It feels so good to be before I get banned, kicked off Facebook, and get hated on cause my music's great and good. They want me to leave cause it's me they mistook. They believe their own lies now, foolish how they look. Yeah, the way that I speak, yeah, is really super great and unique on the mic is like really cool to me. Yeah, steady I beat as I do this really tight. I'm bringing the heat when all I do is rise. Haters commit the same exact fate as these lanes say. At least it's better than being an ashtray. Either way, I don't pray, yeah, I do this all day. From always beating sway, yeah, I be real great. Got the game on lock as I do this really tight. Painting flows that I drop from music that I rhyme. My passion's burning from doing this a lot. Yeah, I keep on burning as I take it to the top. Energy within me got me singing songs.
The chorus is a little weak, but it's alright.
Put it down on beats uniquely. I sing, yeah, I keep going hard as I push to go far. I'm constant but constantly I beat them with honesty as I'm lost in the beat. Yeah, projecting geometry of multiple quantities of flows that I spit. I bring the velocities of high power equipped. Yeah, multiple aspirations. I do this with inspirations. I keep with the motivation. I hit them with calculations and musical formations. As soon as I play the music, it's cool and really tight for my lyrical rhymes. Now all I see is music time, losers. I steady book myself like some real producers. I was down bad broke, I almost abandoned hope. Now my followers are like a musical cult. Yeah, they listen to me because they know I'm dope. They say I don't know struggle no more, that's a joke. Shoot, I drive half a mile just to drop a load. I have to plan ahead just for me to go, and ain't it so? I ain't mad at you, I ain't enjoyed the fact you forgot that I rap batter and shattered hearts with my swagger as a rapper of commander. I hit him with my grammar like Nathan's super hammer. Music I've gathered, expanded with jammers, different patterns at turns, cause this is what I've earned, rather flattered than slandered. Like if I was a master, I can't stand with the fake, so I diss them and now they're playing victim from being hit from my rhythm. Yeah, my words are like inspiration inside. Every word that I speak, yeah, they know flows tight. So I stay on my grind and then straight towards the sky. Through music I make to everyday life. But if this is what it do, then I'm keeping it true. Just bringing out the new music I construe to be the top cool dude with flows that's kung fu. Musical tunes from everything I do.
And there you have it. It's called Energy with me. You can't really access that song, you know what I mean? But I had to redo it, man. I had to do it my own way, you know what I mean? So, and it was actually pretty good, to be honest, you know. Was it hard? Yeah, it was definitely hard, you know what I mean? And I thought I could find it real quick, but I guess. Alright, this is it right here, y'all.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Back again, baby.
Right now.
Yo. Can you hear me? Yeah. Back again, baby. But before we get started, I'd like to give you a little introduction. The name is Andy, and I welcome you. So welcome to the Musical Rhythmical channel, to where you get your good vibe feel from the music we provide to you.
Yeah.
And it goes something like this.
You ready?
Wake up and I get ready for the day. Hit the go live, record and play. Andy's back again, yeah, Andy does it sway. Andy does it tight with music I create. Haha, yeah, doing what I do. Entertaining with music that is cool. Love potion that I'm giving to you from rhythm and flows with musical tunes. Yeah, that's right. SC Andy Musical Productions, baby.
That's right.
So as we tune in today to let you know what's happening, what's new, we just do what it is we do. Yeah. And I'm out.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, if you hit that subscribe button, you can be the first to always view of what's coming up next and what's the latest thing that's happening and stuff like that. Like I said, don't be the last one to do it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so that way you ain't the last one. But like I said, I'm gonna jump off right now. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being here. Y'all have a wonderful night. God bless.